Hello, the world. Skwirls here. Wow. Wow. It's been literally 5 months, I want to say. Like 4.5, 5 months. I think the last time I streamed was like right around Thanksgiving time. And then I told myself that I was going to take a little bit of a break in December time, you know, for the holidays and enjoy the family. And not to mention, like, streaming's been not the easiest thing in the world to do since I've been living with my in-laws. And then we all caught coronavirus around Christmas time. Yeah. We all caught coronavirus around Christmas time. Yeah, it became suddenly very, very difficult to figure out how to get back into a solid routine of things. And work's been really busy. Through like January and February was wicked busy. I'm not traveling as much these days, obviously, but it's still actually, because I'm not traveling, in some ways that kind of makes work even more busy. So yeah, a little bit weird, but because I can just have like back-to-back meetings. I can't tell anybody like, oh, I'm traveling, so don't book me for meetings. But anyway, I've been wanting to get back into streaming for so long, but I just couldn't figure out how to fit it back into my schedule. So my streaming schedule is adjusting. It's not going to be Monday to Friday. It'll be 3 days a week, as much as my obviously work schedule can allow. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 4:30 still. But I'm trying to up the YouTube channel a bit more as well, and also try to work on something else new that I'll talk to in just a second. I don't have any kids. Oh, Gator. Oh my goodness. So that exact green, my brain must still used to like seeing Gaudiest in that green. So like when you said, hey, for whatever reason, I think I mistook the two of you. Sorry, dude. Wow, I feel horrible. I'm so bad. Sorry, man. But I have my mom and dad take care of now. Oh, okay. Luckily missed getting COVID. Well, knock on wood, man. I hope you don't get it. It's no fun. It is no fun. I don't recommend getting COVID, and hope never catch it. Also, I'm 21 now and did a drunk stream. How did that go, dude? That sounds like it could be interesting. Not good. Hope you all get better. Auto boy, how the heck are you, man? How the heck are you, sir? It's been a while. It's been a while for like pretty much everybody at this point, I guess, right? Yes, we all got better. It was actually kind of interesting. So like it was right before Christmas, about a week before Christmas. My mother-in-law, so for those that don't know, I've been staying with my in-laws. My wife, me, my two sons, and our dog have been staying with my mother-in-law, father-in-law, and their dog. So 6 people and 2 dogs in the same house since July, end of July. We've been staying here because we sold our house and we're in the process of building a new house. So my in-laws have been gracious in taking us in, and we're very, very thankful and very blessed. But anyway, that's kind of been why some of the streams have been difficult over time, is because their internet has been hit or miss certain days kind of randomly. But anyway, so my mother-in-law caught COVID first, right before Christmas. And so we secluded her to her room and said, you know, you're not allowed to leave your room. Well, naturally, my father-in-law, you know, he sleeps in that same room, so he got it too. And then like a few days later, my wife started showing symptoms, so she got tested and she, sure enough, had it too. So the 3 of them are all staying in their rooms. I'm sleeping on the couch in the living room, taking care of the 2 kids and the 2 dogs, while also trying to work leading up to Christmas. Well, actually Christmas and beyond at that point. And it like literally I was the only person like making meals until like people from our church started bringing meals to our house. So that was a complete change, of course, for me. But I didn't have it. I was not feeling great, but I didn't have it for like a couple weeks. And then finally, when the state Department of Health said, okay, you guys can leave. You guys can stop quarantining now. Then I caught it. It was like my brain was almost like waiting for them to be able to do things before I could just relax and just catch the stupid thing. And then I was only down for about a few days. It was bad for those few days. And of course I did my full stint of quarantine. But yeah, and so we were finally all better by about mid to late January is when we were really feeling back to normal. I'm good, thanks. I've been vaccinated. Missed your streams. Good to see you back. Thanks, Otto Boy. Good to hear that you've been vaccinated as well. Unfortunately, in my state, in Delaware, I'm not, like, they're doing like a phased approach for rolling out the vaccines, and I won't be eligible for the vaccine until like early summer, give or take, like another couple more months. But supposedly I may or may not have antibodies helping me out right now, so knock on wood, I guess, right? Let's just say I found out I'm a complete giggly drunk and was trying to help my teammates and trying to tell them they're believed in the entire game. Wait, what? Also, I cuss so much more. That I believe. That I definitely believe, Gator. Well, sounds like it was a good time anyway. Whether or not you had a good time, it sounds like your viewers certainly would have had a good time. Oh man. So all right, let's do this. Let's touch on the golden acorn real quick. So the golden acorn is for those of you that haven't been on my streams in a long time, or maybe you are watching this for the first time. I do this thing called a golden acorn where I try to shed a little bit of encouragement on the viewership, on those of you guys watching and listening. And the golden acorn changes all the time. We've had 30 plus golden acorns over the year or two that we've done them. And we started back kind of at the beginning, and was rolling them out so that I could kind of touch on them in more detail on the YouTube channel. But this particular one today and this week is Golden Acorn number 13. And this is actually a Bible verse. It's a Bible verse. It comes from 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 18. And it says, remember, it's better to suffer for doing good if that's what God wants than to suffer for doing wrong. Better to suffer for good than to suffer for wrong. So essentially, I want to try to encourage you guys this morning and this week with this golden acorn to remind you that if you're going to suffer either way, if you've got a decision that you've got to make, if you've got to make a stand for something, if you've got a path and a crossroads of sorts that you're at, remember that it's better to suffer for doing the right thing than to suffer for doing the wrong thing. If you're going to suffer either way, or it doesn't look like there's a good path, whichever choice you make, choose the right one. Simple as that. Hopefully, that little tidbit this morning can brighten your day, can brighten your week. That'll be the golden acorn for the remainder of this week. Very true. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm also apparently a slightly bipolar. I think a lot of folks suddenly find that they're bipolar when they've been drinking. NRX 981, how you doing today? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Amen. Good acorn. I would agree. So I got meds and doing slightly better and not completely insane some days. Oh, you found out you're slightly bipolar, like as an actual diagnosis. Gotcha. Good to hear you got some meds and doing slightly better. Oh, no, I told my docs before drinking. Gotcha. Yeah. I also wouldn't recommend taking meds while drinking. That's usually not a good thing. Nah, in all seriousness, Gator, good to hear that you're doing better, and that you've discovered that and that things are going well for you. So that's the golden acorn for this week. The other thing, before we get into the game today, I do have a tiny announcement. I haven't mentioned it on Twitter or Facebook yet, or Twitter or Instagram yet, but not this week. But next week, not this week, but next week, I will be releasing the first of a weekly podcast. Kind of crazy. So there are a bunch of like random one-off streams that I've done over the last year or 2 years, that I've done like one-off subject matter. Like I've talked about like Young Living essential oils, or I've talked about the differences in caffeine and what it does to your body when you're drinking coffee versus various types of tea. I've done like one cooking stream ever. I've done streams with my kids. Yeah, I mean, like we've done some random stuff, but I kind of came to this realization that there are a number of different subjects that I like to talk about, including gaming news and nerd news and technology and things like that. There are a number of subjects I like to talk about that, while yes, I could continue dedicating whole streams to them, it's not always practical. And so I played for a while with the idea of starting a podcast. I've actually played with this idea for about a year. And finally decided it's time. So starting next week, we're going to be doing a podcast. It's going to be called Stay Squirrely. You can check it out on anchor.fm, which is going to release it on all the major podcasting platforms as well, of course. And it's going to be kind of broken up into three main kind of sections in the podcast. The first section is going to be nerd news stuff, where we're going to be talking about the last week's worth of nerd news. So anything in technology, anything in video games, anything in card games, I don't know, you name it, whatever happens to be interesting to me, movies, comic books, superhero stuff and things, the like. The second section is going to be my life in streaming and as a content creator. A lot of you guys have asked, like, hey, how do you do audio stuff? How do you do visual stuff? How do you do graphics? How do you get into streaming? And while I'm not an authority on the matter, I am more than willing to share my experiences, at least. So that middle section is all going to be kind of about like what I'm doing this week in streaming, and in content creation in general. And then that third section of the podcast is going to be the encouragement section. I'm going to do some Q&A from you guys. You guys can reach out and ask me questions, and I will be answering questions on the podcasts, obviously after the fact when you've asked them. And I will be sharing the Golden Acorn and my thoughts on the Golden Acorn and how it can relate to you guys. I'll also be sharing what I happen to be diffusing in my essential oils diffuser that particular day, and why that might be of benefit to you guys and your health. A just general like encouragement section, and how various parts of the encouragement in my life could assist you in the nerdy ongoings of the day-to-day. And that's basically it. Like, that's the podcast in a nutshell. Again, it's going to be called Stay Squirrely, so hopefully you guys will check that out when it comes out. The first one will be coming out next week. So let's catch up on chat here before we dive into the game. I'm going to ask them. I'm going to ask them when I do a checkup if it's okay to drink with these meds, because I still want to do drinking streams and drinking with friends. Yeah, you're going to have to play that one by ear for sure, right? Definitely ask the doc. That I was the support team. Wait, which message? Giggly drunk, blah, 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 teammates. So, there. So, you know how some people constantly say, I believe in you, you're doing good, don't worry, we will get the next round or something. That was me, but with more drunken vibes. Nice. That's awesome, man. I was waiting for it to ping, but I did my Prime sub for you. Oh, why? Yeah. Why didn't it go off? That's weird. I don't see it in my activity feed either. That's kind of strange. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Not on Twitch and not on Streamlabs, actually. But thank you for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it, man. Maybe it'll ping later. Maybe it's just behind. I don't know. All right, and Let's bring this back up. My chat bot. I'm just glad I got my chat bot working. Oh, and that voice of yours. Auto boy and the voice thing. So funny story. Like, I was prepping for the stream today, and like, my audio traditionally has been probably the most complicated audio configuration of all streamers. In fact, right now, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it works. And I was able to EQ my voice a little bit, Auto Boy. But prior to today, I had a dedicated laptop that was like the interface for all of my audio gear. Like, my mic went into a mixer that then went into the laptop. My desktop audio went out and into the mixer, which went into the laptop. The laptop then used a digital audio workstation, Persona Studio One, to process everything, level out everything, and then that got sent back into the desktop into Streamlabs. Really, really complicated setup, but it allowed me to use a DAW, a digital audio workstation, to process everything, rather than doing it on my gaming machine. Well, the laptop died yesterday. And that made me really sad. That's a really old laptop, but it is gone and it is kaput. So I had to redirect all of my audio. It's going into the desktop. I'm not using a DAW to process everything. And nope, I'm just using the traditional good old, I'm using a mixer still, but the only thing that's going through the mixer is my mic for phantom power, essentially, and a little bit of control over muting. Like, I can mute it on the mixer itself, which makes it a little convenient since there's no mute button on the mic. But then beyond that, here, I'll switch over to this scene real quick. Beyond that, I'm really just using this now. Voice meter banana, which I've always used, but now I'm just using it more to the fullest. So like, my mic, the mixer goes into here. I have a little bit of an EQ here to give it a little bit of the lows, a little bit of compression and noise gate. This second one here is going to be the game volume when it comes in, so that I can make sure that it's quieter than my voice, and so on and so forth. So yeah. Oh, I use potato. I don't know if I've used potato. I do see your sub thing, yes. So it's real. I do see that it happened. I don't know what the heck's going on with my... And it's not like Streamlabs is failing right now, because it's not showing up on my activity feed on Twitch either. So that's kind of weird. I don't understand. I'm sorry, man. But yes, no is correct. All right, so we're playing some Magic Legends today. I don't know if any of you guys out there, actually play. Oh, what? Siggy Stardust, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well today and staying squirrely with us. Thank you. So, what I was about to say was, I don't know how many of you guys actually play Magic out there. If any of you. Like Magic the Gathering. I recently got back into Magic the Gathering about a little before Thanksgiving of last year, after like a couple years of not playing it at all. Like 3 years of not playing it at all. And I have like this cool play group with my friends, and we all like get together like on Sundays, like periodically after church, and play for a few hours, and it's a good time. So when Magic Legends finally came out on open beta, like several weeks ago, I was excited. So this is like a top-down kind of Diablo-esque RPG, but 100% based on Magic the Gathering. So, can I play Zur in it? I don't think so. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Thank you for that sub, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Auto Boy. From the bottom of my heart, I don't take lightly the supporting of essentially small children, feeding small children mine. Thank you. You're too kind, Auto Boy. I really appreciate it, man. You seem like a wholesome streamer for the bit I've been listening. Thanks, Siggy? Stardust? Siggy. Stardust. Stardust? Stardust. I try to be, I really do. Occasionally you might see one of my sons hop on the stream with me. If you check out the YouTube channel, you can see them on there as well. I try to keep things as family friendly as I possibly can, because there are only so many streamers that I trust on the internet to let my kids watch. And at least I know that daddy is somebody they can watch. So that's my whole kind of premise for trying to stay as wholesome as possible. I like to stay wholesome in real life anyway, but I do it also for my kids. Do I play Valheim, or have I played Valheim? I have played it, and I was actually going to make Valheim my starting stream back. The only reason I'm not is because Magic Legends just came out. So how's the mic volume and the game volume comparatively? I hope you guys can hear everything okay. Yeah, you don't trust me. Yeah, Gator is has a bit of a mouth from time to time, so although I'm pretty sure I've played with you with my son on stream before too, so everything's good. Thanks, sweet. So I'm gonna start a new planeswalker. So in Magic, you have this concept of playing as planeswalkers. A planeswalker is essentially a player. Like, to keep it simple, if you're playing Magic the Gathering, you are a planeswalker. What's kind of weird is you can also play planeswalkers and summon planeswalkers to fight on your behalf. But a planeswalker is somebody who walks between worlds, essentially, and each world is kind of like a different plane. And you travel between these dimensions of sorts and battle peoples and stuff and things. No worries, you play what you want, we will always watch. Looking forward to seeing you play Valheim as and when. Yes. So my dad has been playing Valheim like crazy. My son has actually been watching my dad on Discord. He hasn't been streaming. But my son really wants me to play on stream as well. So I'm probably going to do it sooner than later. So we'll see how this one goes, and then we might switch things up to Valheim later in the week, or next week, whichever. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to start a new Planeswalker, and you'll see what this kind of looks like. Alright, so you've got 5 classes at the bottom. There are 5, like, kind of schools in Magic the Gathering, or mana pools in Magic the Gathering. There's white, blue, black, red, and green. Not necessarily in that order, that's just kind of how people memorize them. And those colors are represented here in these various classes. So red has this class called Geomancer, controls the power of Earth, forming gauntlets before punching through enemies in melee range. So the Geomancer, or the red mana, the red color in Magic, is often associated with aggro classing. So it's often associated with, like, fight as fast and as hard as you possibly can. A lot of combat damage, but not necessarily like you could just be... It could just be, oh, here's some damage that was done. I don't even have any... I didn't even summon a creature to fight you. Like, it was just straight damage. The idea of red is fast and furious, essentially. More often than not. There are always exceptions to the rule, but more often than not, red is fast and furious stuff. Honestly, kind of miss the Smite days. Also, how old are your kids, if you don't mind me asking? So they are 8 and 6. 8 and 6. Cal is 8, Gotham is 6. Yeah, they'll be 9 and 7 later this year in August and September, respectively. Kind of crazy. 3rd grade and kindergarten right now. 3rd grade and kindergarten right now, so my stinking Cal is going to be in 4th grade next year. It's ridiculous. Next class up here, we've got green. They're calling the green class Beast Caller, which is pretty accurate. So green in Magic is usually the lots of creatures, It's lots of big creatures too. It's a lot of growth in the green class. The Beast Caller is the embodiment of the wild, a force of nature with devastating axe attacks. Never alone, the Beast Caller charges into battle with their trusty Aether Fox, destroying their foes with impeccable teamwork. This was the class I started with a few days ago when I started the game, just to kind of get a feel for it. I figured Skwirls lends itself to green. In fact, I actually have a squirrel-themed magic deck that's pretty beast, if I do say so myself. It's 100% green deck, and it generates a lot of squirrel tokens. I'll probably share it on stream at some point. But yeah, so I started the game playing as a green guy, as a Beast Caller. I don't know if I'll do that here today on stream yet. We'll see. Alright, so it's going to be a minute before they would be allowed to see my streams. Yeah, it's going to be a hot minute before I'll let them. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate assumption there. For white, as you could imagine in most games, is oftentimes healing stuff. It's a lot about life gain. It's a lot about, it's a little bit about control. And in this case, you can see the class here, Sanctifier. Sounds like a healing class. The Sanctifier is the icon of all that is holy, supporting their creatures and allies from a distance. Let me grab a sip of my tea here. Hang on. With the support of an angel and their powerful healing allies, or healing abilities, the Sanctifier calmly dispatches their foes with piercing bolts of light. Alright, let's keep moving along here so we can get playing. Blue is often the control. So if you're playing if you're playing against blue, they're the CC. They're the ones that are controlling the battlefield. They're the ones that are being annoying as all get out. Seriously, even people that love blue don't like playing against blue. That's just kind of how it always has been. A master of mental magic, the Mind Mage manipulates how one perceives the world around them. Enemies should take caution because as they are trapped in an illusion, the Mind Mage attacks their psyche directly. And then finally we've got black. Well, in this it looks more purple, but black, which would be the Necromancer, and as you could imagine, in Magic the Gathering, this is a lot about death. It's a lot about bringing things back from your graveyard, from your discard pile, back into the battlefield. It's a lot about sacrificing your own life to do damage to others or get other benefits on the battlefield. And that's why it's a Necromancer in this game. The Necromancer attacks from a moderate distance with their dark magic. Summoning an army of undead to assist them in combat, the Necromancer understands that life is temporary and even death can be useful. So I'm really thinking about doing Necromancer class. Really thinking about doing the Necromancer class. I really like the concept. In Magic the Gathering, black was kind of my first go-to as well. So while I like the concept of sticking to green, I'm more so between like blue and black. But I think we're going to go with black. And you can see there's some abilities here on the right-hand side as well. So, Grim Siphon, lash foes in front of you with your pendulum, dealing damage plus additional damage over time. I'm always a fan of damage over time. The damage over time effect also heals for 10% of the damage dealt. That's kind of cool, right? So it's a little bit of life steal there, so to speak. Second ability here, deal damage to foes in an area around target foe, then create 2 skeleton creature tokens for 30 seconds at that location. So we create 2 little minions that fight for us. Each skeleton still on the battlefield from a previous use of this ability is replaced by the new one. Okay, so we can't have more than the 2 skellies, basically. And then we've also got an aura here. Sacrifices any active skeletons from grave upheaval to empower them. So sacrifice any skeletons from here to empower an aura that damages nearby enemies for a short time. Okay, so we can summon, so we can do damage in an area to summon a couple skellies, then we can choose to sacrifice those skellies to do damage to nearby enemies for a short time. Makes sense. Cool. Have you had much chance to play your instruments since spending much time at home? I have 3 pianos to keep me occupied. I haven't much. NRX says black. Sounds good. Sounds good. Will do. Nah, I have and I haven't. So I'm still the music director at my church. So I still lead the band at church, and I'm still responsible for a large portion of how the service comes together, which a lot of that is the audio engineering aspect of it. So from that respect, I do play my guitar, and I play drums on occasion. I play keyboard on occasion, or piano. But at my in-laws' house, I have my one guitar. The rest of my instruments are all in storage, unfortunately. I don't have like a recording studio. In fact, here, check this out. Where is it? Here it is. So this is my current setup at my in-laws right now. I'm using a used desk that was actually my wife's when she was like in high school. That's the desk that I'm using right now. I've got a space heater on the left because it gets cold in this unfinished basement. You can see the HVAC unit is there to the left of the picture. So occasionally when I'm on like work calls, it can get loud. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. People get used to it. For whatever reason, back in December, this right monitor died on me, so I got to replace it. But as of right now, it hasn't been replaced yet. My mixer is down here on a keyboard tray. There was a drawer here. I took the drawer out and put in this keyboard tray. I've got my 2 studio lights, and yeah, you can kind of see what the setup looks like. So there's not a whole lot of space where I'm at right now, unfortunately. And I do not have a recording studio anymore. I will in the new house once we finish the basement, which is the goal as soon as I move in. But right out the gate, I will not have a recording studio for quite some time, probably. I'm going to go ahead and get on PC. All right, Gators. Have fun, man. What are you playing? What are you going to play? All right, body. We're going to do this one. We're going to do that face. We're going to do that skin tone. We're gonna... Oh, hair only has 2 options for this guy. That's kind of interesting. Hang on. Why are there only 2 options? Because when I was this guy, there was like... Yeah, look at that. There's like a million options. That's really interesting. So the options change. That's really interesting. Oh yeah, they really do change. So I want to be this one. Wait, this one? Yeah, okay. And then, all right, these still all look the same, but the hair options change. That's kind of weird. Do we want a top knot? Or do we want the hair kind of slicked back and flowing? Let's go slicked back and flowing. How about that? And then any facial hair, nah. Sure, let's give him a goatee. Why not? We can, oh, and we also can't change... Oh, we can. Okay. We can change our hair color. Let's go with... We'll be aged. Alright, yeah. Alright. So I've got a character called Skwirls of Treehouse. So we'll make this one Skwirls of something dark. Skwirls of the Dead. Yeah, sounds good. Alright, and let's get started.
There are no heroes, only balance. Every thread in the tapestry has a purpose.
what the etheric lens can do?
I know what you told your guild master, and that's all I need to know.
So, a stalker and an eavesdropper.
And your death, if you get in my way.
Was that supposed to be a threat?
I feel like I need to increase their speaking volume.
Another planeswalker? Ah!
A turned back is as good as stolen breath.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Wow, that took a hot second, man. Thanks again, though. That's awesome. All right. Getting the bearings. Left mouse button moves him around and also does like an attack. Yeah. All right. So hang on before we get moving here. Let's look at the options here. We'll keep it at high rather than ultra just for now. Music volume, voice volume. Let's turn the music volume down a bit. And the yeah, music to voice. Probably that. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right. Okay, look, bad guys. Hey, we got them all. Hello? Oh, we didn't get them all. Die! Okay. Now we can talk to this guy.
Oh, thanks for the help. Unless you're also out to kill me, then we probably need to have a different conversation. So, what are you doing here?
Alright, I don't know, I was...
Oh no, I know that look. Perplexed, disoriented, maybe a little amazed. That was your first planeswalk, wasn't it?
It's because I was on my phone? Is that why?
Well, that duel broke my gear, and you need some answers. How about we make a deal then? You help me catch up to my attacker, and I'll explain as we go. Sound good?
Yeah, how do we even know you're a good guy? Alright, I guess we're just gonna trust it.
Zarek. Follow me.
Ral Zarek. Okay, I guess we'll follow.
I don't recognize the magic surrounding this barrier, but I'm sure I can get it open. Stand back and observe.
I'm standing back, I'm standing back. Come on.
Ah, there, got it. There's no telling what our guest is capable of, so watch my back and try to keep up.
All right, so like I said, it's kind of set up.
I'm allergic to pollen, so
like it feels like Diablo a bit, right?
Oh, yeah, our deal. You are a planeswalker. You have a spark of sorts inside of you.
I have a spark inside of me. That's cool.
When that spark ignites, it grants you unique abilities and enables you to travel between worlds.
All right, hang on. Hang on a sec.
For now, why don't you show me what you can do?
Okay. And we're gonna fight some stuffs. I think. Oh, queued. Oh, all right, never mind. It's telling me. All right. So this is our first ability.
Pretty cool. Got any other tricks?
And then our second ability sacrifices them.
Oh, more of her plant things? Use your abilities to handle them, and I'll get the barrier.
All right, so they come down. Beautiful. And then W.
Almost got it.
Okay, this is actually kind of cool. This necromancer guy is kind of cool. I like it. Bam, and now we got some skellies back for 30 seconds, I guess, right?
You're keeping up well, so maybe it's time to teach you some magic. I happen to be something of an expert.
Alright, so where are we going? This way?
Spells come in different forms. Sorceries, for example, are spells that directly aid allies or harm foes.
Oh, here we go. So we've got 2 sorceries we can pick from. My understanding of the way this game works is it gives you like a 12-card deck or something like that. And out of the cards in the deck are basically your sorceries or your spells that you can cast, and you'll get mana over time. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess we'll kind of figure it out as we go along, but we have both of these spells unlocked right now. Butcher, which deals damage in a cone. Critical, deal 100% additional damage to foes with 50% or less health. Okay, that's cool. So people that are less than half health, it deals double damage. Not bad. And then this one deals damage to foes in a line. Then create a hazard that deals an additional damage to foes inside it over 10 seconds. Inside the line? Oh, it creates a hazard. And anybody inside the hazard gets damage over time for 10 seconds. Foes in the hazard have lesser snare, so they're slightly kind of stundish. Okay.
Some spells work in combination with others to produce powerful effects. Now practice on our guests while I tend to the next barrier.
Where's our guests? Okay, so 1 is the cone. Nice. Alright, where's our next round? Where's the next round? We've got a line or whatever. A line spell. Nobody else, huh? Really? Oh, there they are. Okay. Alright, we've got a line spell right here. Okay, and that's the hazard. So everything in the line is the hazard, essentially, is what it looks like. We'll do that, and then we'll do this. Bam. Now we've got our skellies. And like right before the skellies die, I'm gonna use W to empower. That's kind of cool. Okay.
Every spell requires mana, as I'm sure you've noticed.
And I think these are health. I don't think this is mana.
There, it's down. Let's keep moving.
The guy seems like he might die because he's super overconfident. Can I be a planeswalker? Sure.
You're catching on quickly, but power is just potential if you don't give it direction. Many sorceries can be aimed strategically at a specific target or 2, or 10. Here, I'll conjure up some targets for you. Let's see what you've got.
Oh, you had the share message when you got to your desk. I got you. I got you. Okay, so those are spell targets. We're gonna go... Oop. Yeah, that did nothing. Okay. There, we got that. And then... Boom. And then we got that.
What timing? More guests.
And go. And go. And come on, somebody come near me. How do I not do it? Interesting.
Nice
Okay.
work. You'll accumulate mana during fights. Remember to pace your casting, or you'll run out.
So mana is at the bottom. It's kind of hard to see in purple, though.
She left a whole swarm. How kind of her.
Lovely. Boom. You done. And where's the line? Where's the line? We'll go this way. Oh, hello. And we'll go this way. I'm like forgetting what my spells actually do.
She's quite the summoner, whoever she is. Now, where was I? You can also learn creature spells, which summon forth beings to fight by your side.
Yeah, I got a bot back. Because I think like the last couple times I streamed, right, like the end of last year, my bot wasn't working. I got my bot back. Yeah, Sir Nigel Squirling is working successfully now. Scathe zombies. Oh, so we can summon a zombie. Okay. 4. Okay.
Magic flows in unpredictable ways. Your available spells
Oh.
shift each time you cast, so you'll need to think on your feet
Gotcha.
and use what you've got. Try casting something now, and focus on the way your spell
Yeah, it didn't take
shift.
long, did it? All right, so this would be like our deck, like an
Go
example.
ahead and try casting a spell now.
And when we use a spell, it empties that slot and some other spell fills it. So
Go ahead and try casting a spell now.
1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like. Right now we've only got 1 and 2. But I think we will have 3 and 4 eventually.
Go ahead and try casting a spell now.
So this first one here is Scathe Zombies. And so we can go boom.
Hear that? Something's coming. You may want to summon a creature to welcome them.
Yeah, we already did. Alright, and then let's do that. And we will do that. And do our line attack. And then we can summon more zombies. Okay.
Whatever this creature is, it's no joke. Be careful.
And what is this? That's my line attack. So it's slightly ensnared. Oh, dang. He's dying way faster than I killed it when I was the green guy. Dang. Yeah, he died a lot faster. And then what's that? Oh, that's my... Can I move? Like... Yeah, that's not okay. That's definitely not okay.
Seems you're already coming into your own. Good.
Like, I can't figure out how to cancel a spell once I've selected it, so I guess you can't. I don't know. Root target for 2 seconds and deal 109 damage 4 times in a cross centered on that target. Okay, and that's unearth. Okay. So it roots them for 2 seconds. So that's kind of cool. I like it. Oh. Cutscene.
I got what I came here for. So this is where we say goodbye.
Remember everything I've taught you, and we'll make it through alive.
Okay. Sure. Alright, so we're gonna... Which one is this? Oh, that's that. Oh, that's cool. We're gonna do another one of those guys. And we'll do the line. And actually, we can do that too, since you're right there. Beautiful. We can summon a couple more zombies too. Oh, but it does replace the old zombies. That's good to know, actually. Like, that all the zombies kind of get replaced. I wish the cursor was more visible.
Wait, what's that?
Man, I don't know. Who we attacking? Oh, oh. Oh, this is the guy I was thinking of last time. Never mind. Okay. This is the one that takes a little while to kill. Ow. Oh, he's still dying pretty quick though. Ooh. Oh, he snared me. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, no, no. You're not gonna kill me. There we go. I got you. There we go. All right, we almost didn't survive. Oh, but we heal up pretty quick after the fight. That's cool.
I can't run my experiment without that lens. Oh, crocked. I should have been more careful. Should I follow in her wake?
I'm trying to talk to you, dude. I'm trying to talk to you. Okay, there we go.
I'm not sure what hurts more right now. My back or my ego? If she overheard the entire conversation, then she... Oh, this could be bad.
How bad could it be?
Focus on the scar left by her planeswalk. You'll follow in her wake. Wherever it takes you, you must try to stop her. Please, just trust me on this, and I will see you again soon.
I'll follow her. Because that's the only option I was given by the game. Mission complete. The Spark. Alright, and then these were all of the rewards that we got. These were all the spells we learned. Unearth. So, this is going to be a little difficult doing these spells. You definitely have to think on the fly based on these icons, because... yeah. Or you got to move your mouse over them to see what they are. Either way, it's not the most intuitive, because 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever the spell ability key bindings are, they like change depending on which slot gets filled up. So if I use 1 for Unearth, then Unearth goes to my discard pile or goes to the bottom of the pile or whatever, and the next ability that I have fills in the 1 slot. So 1 is not always the same thing. That's definitely going to be confusing. Q and W are always the same thing, at least. And I guess W... Was W my heal? I don't remember which one was my heal. Let's see. W is the aura one that damages enemies for a short time around me. Q is just the summoning of... Your next 2 spells will be drawn instantly. Okay. Anyway, let's talk to this person.
Stand back, Planeswalker. I just deflected one of you, and I will not see the people of Briarthorn Glade suffer further harm. I am Nissa Ravane. A Planeswalker like you and myself just attacked this village, so I intervened. Who are you, and why are you here?
I'm a friend of that one dude.
You know Roll? That eases my mind a little, I suppose. You must be after the red-haired woman who summoned all these creatures, then.
Yes,
She ran
that's the
toward the
one.
aisle just west of here. Come with me.
Let's go. Let's do it. Come on.
You'll find out this plane, Zendikar, has a life of its own. Here, let me take care of this vine.
You already did. You already did. What's this? Ooh. Something or someone has corrupted it.
I suspect the planeswalker who attacked Briarthorn Glade corrupted this hedron.
Okay. You say so. I don't know where I'm supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to talk to her again. Okay. Oh, we learned another spell. Okay, so... Deals straight damage to a target. Heals also for the same. That's fun. Vicious Hunger. Vicious Hunger. Okay. So that's going to be a heal. See, this is going to be... It's going to be really hard to pay attention in combat. Yo, I'm right here. Oh, hello. Alright, so what do we have first? Is my one ability? Oh, it does that. Okay, that's right. That was actually really nice. And then what's this one? Wailing Souls deals damage. That's the line one. Haha. Alright, so... Oh, that one healed me. Dang it, I did the wrong one. Yeah, this is gonna take a good bit of time to figure out. Alright, let's summon some zombies here. We'll summon some more zombies. So we got 5 zombies right now. We can empower. Use up some of that and do a little bit of damage here. Yeah, there we go. At least Q and W don't ever change. Momo, holy poop. How are you, Momo? How are you? I hope you've been well. I've missed everybody so much. I'm so glad that I'm back. How the heck are you?
I must stay and investigate the hedron further. Continue through the brambles over there, and you should catch up to Procyon quickly.
You got some grand news. Are you engaged? It'd be really funny if that was the actual grand news. I just got to be the best guesser ever. Alright, so let's see here. Let's go.
Creatures here must be reacting to that woman! Watch my back, Talus!
Alright, so which one's this one? Foes in a line, go. And what's this one? Oh, that's that one, that's right. Moving June 5th. Okay. So you're not engaged then. I didn't guess that correct.
It's not often I find myself giving thanks to an outsider, but your timing couldn't have been better.
Where are you moving to?
A hunter from Briarthorn Glade. I was tracking the outsider who attacked our village when, well, you saw. What a mess. I was not expecting anything quite like this out here. If Nissa sent you, then we have the same target. So, I suppose we should work together. Careful though. The wildlife and goblins have been behaving strangely.
Alright, let's stop her. Okay, so I gotta really like...
Linger in the wrong place and the land may take hold of you.
I gotta work on memorizing these symbols. That's the heal. So the big claw thing is my heal. The big claw thing is my heal. I definitely need to remember that. Like 100% need to remember that. The big claw thing is my heal. So don't use the big claw thing unless I'm hurt. I technically moved too. I've been single for 2 years and still the same town, just on the other side, together with my best friend. Gotcha, gotcha. For some reason, Momo, I thought that you got a new boyfriend last year at some point. Maybe I'm misremembering, though. Or maybe you were seeing somebody, but it wasn't exclusive. I don't know. But together with your best friend on the other side of town, that's cool. That's cool. Good for you. Good for you. Wait, what's this way? Oh. Okay. What the? It's like a trap or something. Oh, it's an ensnare. Oh. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Okay, there's a bunch of them. Alright, let's not stay there for very long. Okay. Heal up, heal up. Alright, let's go the direction we were supposed to go. How about that? There you go. I forgot I got VR too. Did a few streams and it's been fun. Nice, nice. What VR system did you get, Gator? Rude of me not to say hi to you. Nope, I'm as single as a Pringle. And it'll be amazing. So, Momo, you do realize that Pringles are never single. Once you pop, you just can't stop. Just saying.
That is a Grotog Pathfinder totem. Oh, they never leave those unattended.
Wow, that was like super quiet. Voice was not loud at all on that one. Find signs of goblin activity. Okay, let's not get snared. Let's not get snared. Oh, look, some goblins. Alright, so let's do our cone. Let's save our heal. Let's summon some zombies real quick here. We can summon a few more. Oh, 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 right over here, right over here. Let's summon some more. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Let's get another spell in here. Let's get another spell. Why can't I do it? Need a target. Okay. Come on. There we go. Whew. I'm trying to save my heal for when I really need it, you know? I'm a single Pringle that's broken. I'm that one weird Pringle then. Gotcha, gotcha. You got the Rift S. Nice, nice. You liking it? Alright, which one's this one? Foes in a line, foes in a line. We'll go that way. Bam. You got a PS5? Nice, nice. I don't think I'm probably getting a PS5 for a little while. I mean, I did just get a PS4 last year, remember? What is this? Are these like save points or checkpoints? They must be checkpoints. That must be what they are.
Do you hear that? We must be getting closer to the goblin camp.
Oh, hello. You can go there. We'll get some zombies going. And then what's this one? That's the cross-centered one. Okay. PS5 is decent. I had no problems yet, which is good. Then again, I've been gaming less than I have before. Yeah, I hear you on that point. I hear you on that point. That's good that no problems, though.
This destruction is excessive, even for goblins.
Okay. Apparently goblins don't destroy as much as we're seeing right now. Oh, hello. Destroy! Okay. Not bad. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? There's still people over here. No? Yes. Yes. There we go. Now there's not. Okay. We'll go this way. That didn't do much. Lovely. Oh, dang, there's a lot of stuff over here. Oh, that's a big thing over there. Alright, we're gonna do our one. We're gonna do our one. Come on. Why did that not heal me as much? Why did that not heal me? Run away. Do a Q. Run away. I lost my mouse. Come on, we need some more zombies. Zombies help. Zombies help. Attack it, zombies. More zombies, more zombies. Okay, empower me. Bam! Look at that, you guys. We're so good. We're pro. The heal did not heal me as much as I thought it was going to, which is unfortunate. You have lots of emotes now? Nice. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, what happened? Is that a trap? Or did I hit? Oh, I must have clicked something. Yeah, I must have clicked something. That's super annoying. Wow, there's more that just keep coming, huh? Okay. Here we go. And die. Nope. Okay. Which one's this one? Root target. That didn't do that. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so which way are we supposed to go? I guess this way now? Yeah, I guess this way. Goblin encampment.
Nearby. I am loath to say it, but we should check on them.
Since the buy of the rift, I don't have much to spend. Oh, fair enough. Oh, looks like a big dude. Looks like a big dude. All right, what do we got coming up? We got deal damage and a cone. Oh, what the? Where do these things come from? They just like spawn out of nowhere. Get some zombies in here. Oh, hello. We can get some more zombies in there. Oh, hello.
It looks like the witch got to the goblins too.
Whew. All right, let's finish these guys. Yeah, get them. And then we've got like a heal, but I think I'll hold off. Yeah. There we go. Now we're good. Oh look, checkpoint. Yeah. Search deeper into the jungle.
Look, down there. I've never seen the Hedrons this active before.
Oh. There. I can't look up. Like, but I agree. They look decently active. I've never seen them that active before ever. Oh wow, there's like they just sneak up behind us. They just like keep coming out of nowhere. So much fighting. So much fighting. Like, why can't we just get along? Oh, that's a good guy. Okay. Stares to the ground. Yes, it looks so active right now. Really? Pretty much. Checkpoint. Why is that not glowing? Thank you. I actually don't know if it's a checkpoint or if it's just like if it's a travel to point. I have no idea. I assume they're gonna explain them at some point. No point in using spells on those guys. They're pretty weakling. Oh, hello. I'm starting to get a feel for like what the different spells do. Like what the different spells look like, I mean. Starting to. Which this one? Is this the... Yeah, the cone, okay. No, I want to kill you. Come on, cone. Bam! Beautiful. I kind of keep forgetting that I have more zombies that I can lay down. Bam. I like it. I like it. What am I hearing right now? Okay. I guess they just got rooted. Hey, my dad. Hey, bugs. Uh-oh, no. No, don't get rooted. Don't get rooted. Gonna be bad guys coming. I can feel it. Alright, anyway. The root way.
Talus girl, what is it? Outsider, Talus is acting strangely. We must be on the right track.
I love how he just called me outsider. Outsider. Oh, checkpoint. Come on. No more fights? Really? All of a sudden?
An elemental? It is corrupting a Hedron. But why? Beasts are approaching on all sides. Called here by the energies of the corrupted Hedron, no doubt.
Okay. Yes, beasts are approaching from all sides. There were like 3 that came from one direction. Okay, there we go. Dang, I really keep losing my mouse and it's bothering the crap out of me. Like, where'd my mouse go just now? There it is. Man, that's really bad. Like, this no bueno. Bam. Bam.
The Hedron are agitating my companion Talus. Go home, girl. I will catch up with you soon. That woman must be behind this. We should look for her trail.
Yes? Yes, we should? Oh, this way. Nope. Were there bad guys over there? No? Okay. But now we go this way? You go this way, I go that way?
I see some humanoid footprints.
Do
Let's
you?
keep going.
I don't see any footprints anywhere, bro. Oh. I feel like if we got snared by this, then like bad guys would come out of nowhere. But I'm not gonna let that happen because I'm not staying there, so yeah. I still don't see any bad guys. Or any footprints whatsoever.
This rain feels unusually warm. Something is not right.
Oh, hello. More zombies! I'm staring at the ground and can't even see anything, right? Why you do that to me?
I see more footprints. We're on their trail.
I don't see any footprints, and my graphics are on high. Alright, which one's this one? That's the root. So the one that kind of looks like a roguey guy is the root. And then this one is the line. The line is the... I don't know. I guess... Oh, let's get out of there. If I had to put my finger on what I'm looking at here, it's like a soul that's going into a tunnel. So I'm going to call that the line. The tunnel one is the line. I'm just trying to associate them somehow to make them easier to remember.
Merfolk.
Oh.
Are they behind this?
Merfolk? What? A challenge waits ahead. Entering the area will remove any summoned creatures, but replenishes health, mana, and other resources. Okay, well, we don't have any summoned guys right now, so... I guess we'll be okay.
Someone's coming. Quickly, focus the Hedrons. Let
Enter-
these beasts
oh.
do what they do best.
It's... okay. It's like a raid instance, I guess?
They are using water elementals to corrupt an entire Hedron grid. We must distract them from the Hedrons.
Okay. So we can still get our summons, though. We just couldn't go in with summons, basically. There, that's the one I wanted. Now we can get some more zombies. And we can get even more zombies. Bam. Alright, let's grab some of this health. Oh, get out of there. Okay, oh well. We're ensnared. My bad. Get out! Get out! Don't ensnare again. That's dumb. Okay. Alright, I guess we gotta get over here. Ah, we gotta kill this guy. Gotcha. Okay, alright, calm down. Did some nice healing there. Oh, hello. Alright, let's go to the next one. Oh, I missed. That's lovely. Bam. Let's grab some of that health. Oh. Apparently, we got some saplings over here. Why can't I cast? Is it because I'm attacking? Like, why? Like, why does it randomly pop up as I can't cast? I'm not, like, ensnared or anything, so I don't understand. Okay, now what? I got to the point where you were on the beach, and I was able to kill it pretty fast. Wait, are you playing this? Oh, wait. I forgot to mention I played World of Warcraft a bit, and it was kind of fun. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, shut up. I think it's because you have your mouse over the enemy, then press the number. Yeah, but most of them don't need a target, and they usually just, like, I mean, like, why is this gray right now? You know what I mean? Like, I have the mana. Why can't I cast it right now? Alright, that does need a target. Oh. Oh, you're right. They both, you're right. Those particular spells require a champion, or require a target. Which makes it super annoying because I can't tell where my mouse is all the time. Onyx, how are you, man? I have returned, I have. Yo, how'd the Minecraft server ever turn out, dude?
We may have lost that witch, but now we know that merfolk are behind the corrupted hedrons. I will report this to
So
Nissa and
Onyx
Iliadi in
had a
Blackthorn
Minecraft
Glade.
server with some
I
of his
recommend you
friends,
meet with us as well.
like local friends that was like a, I don't know, like it was like an all-out war, like two factions, but almost no rules for the most part. It died. Like, how long did it go though, Onyx? Like, because I played the few times right around Christmas, right? And then like once maybe in January, but my schedule escaped me, so I wasn't able to hop back on. Collect your reward. Sure. 2 to 3 episodes worth. Gotcha. So not too terribly long, but okay. Who wound up winning if you had to declare a winner? Ooh, we do get experience points. So we do level up? Okay. Alright. So where are we planeswalking to now? That's the real question. Yeah, that's my guess as well. Like, you level up and you get more spells. But I'm surprised they haven't talked about, like, leveling up in general yet. Oh, level 2. Reached 10 trade tokens granted daily. Level 2 Planeswalker. 1% maximum health increase. Okay. Like, can I see my stats at all? I can see there's a wallet. And like, you can have people that can join your party. There's literally like, wait, main menu? No, I don't want to escape. Go to the main menu. Okay. Wallet. I've got 5,400 gold. And then, oh, chromatic mana. So mana that counts towards any color, I would imagine, right? And then eternal echo. Well, like, what is this? I assume they're going to explain this stuff at some point, right? Because there's a whole lot of different stuff here, which is kind of cool, but at the same... Okay, so maybe it's because I'm in, like, town now. Speak with Nissa. All right. I'm in town, so... Let's go find Nissa and talk to her, and maybe she'll explain some stuff to me.
Procyon tells me you lost track of your fellow outsider. I would pursue her myself, but the ley lines are my priority. Ley lines carry mana through a plane like veins carry blood. The ones that run through Tazim's hedrons have shifted wildly since the attack, and I am trying to figure out why.
While we were in iron armor, Soul was in a cave full dang, with a mending villager. Dang. I feel like somebody be cheating in that world. Onyx. Like, what is this noise I'm hearing now? Like, okay, whatever.
One of the village animists is already investigating the disturbance in nearby wilds. If you truly wish to help, you can locate her and find out what she knows.
I'm gonna install this game. Go for it, man. Go for it. It's in open beta right now. I'm pretty sure it's free. So, yeah. No, by all means, man. Like, this isn't bad. The combat controls are not what I'd expect. I kind of want to actually see if I can change the key bindings a bit, because you want to have shift available so that you can hold your stance and attack, but then you also have to, but then Q and W are your first two base abilities, and then like 1 and 2 are your spells. So I feel like if you're not using ASDW in this game, which I kind of wish I could use ASDW actually to move around, that would be better. Yeah, that would be actually a lot better. I'll have to see if I can change the controls around.
Before you go, Procyon brought back a spell he found on a merfolk lull mage. I have no use for it, but I am sure it will help you survive the Vastwood.
Oh, you've seen her do it before. Gotcha. Yeah, man, I got a podcast that's going to start next week. It's going to start next week. I'm pretty excited about it, actually. It's going to be kind of inclusive of a lot of the random subjects that I've streamed about in the past, so that I can keep my streams more focused on gaming, and then I can talk about gaming at a high level, nerd stuff at a high level, the news at a high level, Young Living, essential oil stuff, whatever I want, like on these podcasts, basically. New spells unlocked. Impale deals 2200 damage to a foe at target location. Okay, so it's a location based, not a target enemy. Impale, new reward. So what is this moving green thing on the map? There's something moving on the map. There's somebody coming. Is that a person? Oh, wow. It's legit, like... Hey, Agent Zeb, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. My name is Skwirls. Hopefully everyone is doing well today, staying squirrely with us. I am brand new to this game, so Agent Zeb, if you've been playing this for a while, then you're raiding into a newbie's stream right now. But I appreciate that raid so much. Thanks, man, or gal. I just came to the realization that this is an online game. Like, I knew it was an online game because you have like a friends list, but I thought it was like localized. I assumed it was like okay, I can play this.
Here to protect us. Please stop this madness.
I assumed that it was like I don't know, like in Diablo, like it's not like fully online, right? Like I don't know. I don't know. I didn't realize this was an online game. How you doing? Enjoying the game so far? I am enjoying the game. The combat is quirky. The combat is quirky. In fact, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to look at the keybinds and see mouse-based movement. Ah, keyboard-based movement. That's what I'd rather have. Ooh, second press, yes, for targeting. Because that was my question. Was if I could cancel an attack. Okay. And then click to move, target, shift. So then what are the key bindings then? Try pressing shift. If you hold shift, you don't move. Yes, that much I do know. But I was trying to figure, like, I wasn't a fan of Q and W being your main abilities and then 1 and 2 being your spells. I would rather move around with ASDW if I can. Spell 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine now. But if ASDW... Wait, what? Keyboard-based movement. If keyboard-based movement is ASDW, then how can they have a spell on W? Let me hit save and see what happens here. Ah, it changed. That okay. All right. Now I can see Q and E, and then a mana surge mode is R. Set summon target. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm okay with that. That's okay. I'm good with that. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah. But I'm kind of getting it. Mama, please. I can only handle so much yelling. Go back up. Toggle advanced spell hand. Toggle character highlight. Screenshot. All right, you know what? Yeah, ASDW. Left button is your primary ability now. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, duh. I knew that. Okay. F is interact. Okay, let's Hey! Agent Zeb. Thanks for getting squirrely with us. Appreciate that follow there. Thank you. And appreciate the raid as well. Okay, so now I'm moving with ASDW, which is way better. And then I can move the camera with right. This is feeling way more World of Warcraft. Q and E are these two spells. F is supposed to be interact now. And then 1 and 2. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, this is so much better. Oh, I don't even have to worry about shift anymore. Oh my goodness, this is so much better, y'all. Yes, I like it. All right, now what was I actually supposed to be doing? Search for the Briarthorn Animists. Okay, all right. Let's see. Search for Briarthorn. Oh, are we supposed to go on this one? So what are these? We still don't even know what these are. I might have to try that next time too. Yeah, seriously, that's way better. This is way better. Now, if I move the camera, does forwards adjust? Yes, forward adjusts. So I can move the camera and just hold W, and it just goes forward, just like I would expect it to. Is the game kind of laggy for you too? The game has not been lagging for me at all. No. No, I haven't seen the game really lag. Now, I did notice, like, as low scale as the graphics seem to be, the requirements for the game seem to be high. Ah, so they're like planeswalking spots, like I can quick travel between them. Oh, there's a world map right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my. How did I get to this menu? How did I not... How does escape not get you to this menu? Is it tab? Okay. All right. All right, y'all. Tab. Thank you. I should have just started spamming the keys. Okay. So Agent Zeb, we just got through like the second mission, right? We're back in town for like we're really like this is our first time roaming around without a mission, basically. Map is used to planeswalk throughout the blind eternities, making a critical component of being a planeswalker. There are 3 layers in the map, enabling planeswalker between planes, enable planeswalking between planes, between regions, and within a region. The map also shows points of interest within regions and serves as a valuable tool. I can imagine. All right, I move it like this. I'm over here right now. Difficulty. Oh, you can change the difficulty. Oh, wow. We can make it way harder. Let's leave it on normal for now. I'm good with normal. Eternities map. Whoa, your realm. What? What? Oh, continue your adventure to unlock it. Okay. How do I go back? Okay, whatever. Let's go here. Man, this whole like menu, I wish I saw previously. This is becoming more and more like WoW. Yeah, right? It's like a combination between like WoW, Magic, Magic Arena, and Diablo, I feel like. I'm also level 15 so far. Oh, nice, nice. Wait until you get to Sanctum. There's so much more to it. I love it. It unlocks late with your quests. Yeah, I feel like it's a lot like that. Yeah. Okay. So my only thing I'm struggling with right now is like the spells, right? Like how one replaces the other. But I think now that I have ASDW as my movement, I can use the mouse to like kind of figure out which one I want to play as. And now that I have targeting as a second, or now that I have casting as a second click, then I can basically like click on the one I want, click to target, click on the one I want, click to target is what I'm hoping. So I'm thinking combat might go better for me now. I might be able to join you. Yeah, man. You're at 80% on download. Nice, nice. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. The guide is also okay. Tracking the story, good way to see various rewards. Okay. Wild energies. All right. There's a lot here. Okay. We can change the difficulty on given quests or no? Q type manually or with other people. Regional enchantment. This feature is available at higher difficulty. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Let's continue seeing this here. Loadouts. Ooh, this is looking fun. It's instances. Oh, okay. I gotcha. They're instances. All right. Welcome to the loadouts. The loadout menu is used to manage all the components of your planeswalker, including character abilities, artifacts, traits, and change your active deck. As you progress, you will gain more powerful artifacts, traits, and abilities, so be able to check back often. Oh, okay. So he's currently equipped with the Necromancer loadout. Oh, wait. No, class is mine. Okay. 500, 200. Those are my other abilities. How do I use the Necromantic Aura? I don't see that. Like, sacrifices any active skeletons from grave upheaval to empower an aura. Or is that just from grave upheaval? I don't know, man. I'm going to play Geomancer. Nice. All right, let's look at equipment. I don't have any equipment. All right, that's cool. Whatever. Artifacts. You can manage artifacts you've collected. Class traits. Powerful traits to use. Okay, and then our deck. So far we've got these guys in our deck right now. Okay. I don't know what that does, but okay. Library. Welcome to your library. The library is used to explore all the spells you've collected as you travel the multiverse. Here you can upgrade spells and combine spells into powerful decks, allowing you to adapt to any challenge. At least on my Sanctifier it does. Wait, second ability activates to another effect once in a while. Oh, it just kind of does it on its own. Gotcha. You need to unlock more cards, comes by bit so far. Deck build is not really a thing for you yet. Yeah, no, I'm understanding that, right? Because it's a 12-card deck, from my understanding. I did a decent amount of reading up on the game before I started playing, so I understand some basic concepts. Yeah, this 12-card deck, and we've only got, what, half of it filled right now, right? Yeah. And all of our mana is black because it's a mono black deck. And the mana is kind of auto set, I guess. Oh, we can remove spells though, or we can upgrade spells. Okay, and then the store is where we buy things. Go figure. Okay. Cool. Cool. So that was the tab menu. Right? Yep. Okay. Yep. That got me there. Ooh. There's like a... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's weird. That's cool. So M brings up this like overlay map, which is kind of cool. I kind of like that. I'll have to remember that's there. All right, I made my character. Let you know when I'm out of the tutorial. Oh, nice. Dang, that was quick, man. It's like Path of Exile with the overlay map is nice. Yeah, I never actually played Path of Exile, but I do understand like it's a similar, right, type of game. Actually, the genre I think is the same, right? All right, so let's see what we need to do here. Can we go inside of buildings? No, I don't know. All right, so I guess we gotta go. Let's go this way. Yeah, like a Diablo successor. Yep. That's basically what I thought of. Like all of those types of games kind of reminisce of Diablo, right? Okay, can't go in here. I can't talk to anybody. Okay. Looks like we're coming up here. Oh, look. There's bad guys. Alright, so let's use, like, Q on something. Ah, okay. Alright, I'm tracking. And now, if I wanted to, I could point and click. Yeah. But then if I did this one... Damage in target location. Okay. Alright. I think I'm liking that better. The targeting system better that way. It's kind of tutorial plane 2.0 on right now. So yeah, it has a few NPCs. Oh, gotcha. I'm tracking. All right, let's go find this. Search the Briarthorn, whatever. Animists. Oh, search for the animists. Oh, it's in this area. Okay. Yeah, what's up? Oh, this is so much better, y'all. I don't even need to... I keep on holding shift down thinking I need to, but I don't actually need to hold shift down anymore. 31 months. I can't even believe I've been, like, online for that long. Bug Eyes, thanks for the resub there, sir. Bug Eyes is my dad, for those that weren't aware. I was actually about to ask how work is going, but I can't remember if you're at work right now or not, because your shift changed. It's Skwirls, but I don't remember what the numbers are at the end. Damage to foes in a line. What? Okay.
Direct those ley lines towards us to kill the overgrowth.
Man, I want to cast more zombies. 4 to 1. Oh, that's right. That's right. Now, what are these glowing thingies? Ooh, F is to interact. Oh.
Brace yourselves.
What the? Yo, that's a big dude. No, 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 no. Ow. Not cool. Oh, he big. Oh, he big. Oh, that's a big dude right there. I like that he doesn't always do it in the same direction. Ow. Come on, attack him, zombies. Oh, shoot. I accidentally clicked off of the game. If I hit escape, does it pause? Oh, it 100% does not pause. That's cool. Ow. Oh, shoot. Look out. Look out. Bam. Oh, nice. You found me. Gator, you found me. Hang on. Level 3. Oh, yeah. So how do you... So, can we party up? How does this work? Was able to see your name real fast, though. Okay, cool. Gonna enjoy hanging out here a lot, I can tell already. Well, thanks, Agent Zeb. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. Oh, there you are. Duh. Invite to party? Error, cannot invite until player progresses. Oh. Well then. Just kidding. Let's see. What's that noise? Oh, look, a person. Where are we going now? Somewhere up here? Yo, it's like an MMO, but not an MMO. Like, that's really cool to me. Like, like you can play this completely single player if you want, just like in WoW, but like, WoW really, like, forces you to play with people. Do you have to play with people at some point or another in this, Agent Zeb, or no? Ooh, can I right-click to cancel a spell? Yes, I can. I can not right-click, but I can press 1. I like it. I like it. Or I can press escape, not 1, sorry. Escape. Gotta get out of the tutorial, yeah. It benefits you to have people in the instances so you can play harder and get more rewards. Right, but you can set the difficulty, right? So if you keep it on the lowest setting, then that is that designed more for single player? Somebody just was talking. Can I... How do I change my chat? Oh, shoot. Hello. What you doing? What you doing? What's up? What's up? Take some. Okay. Oh, I gotta interact here. Okay.
Directing hydrants toward the floating isles.
Okay. Next. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, I gotta fast travel. Fast travel activated. Bam. I've been fine so far in normal. Gotcha. So yeah, I would agree you can go single a lot, but having a party is nice, but you don't need it. I love the voice acting of most characters you interact with. Yeah, no, it's been nice actually. Wait, where am I supposed to go now? Report your findings to Nissa. Oh, I'm supposed to go back, I guess. Wait, do I need to go here? Or I guess I need to go here. Where's Nissa? Oh, up here. I see. Fast travel. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. I love it already. Geo fits your vibes? Nice. I'm liking this Necromancer a lot, too. I definitely feel like Necromancer is up my alley for, like, how I started in MMOs, because like I was always like a warlock in World of Warcraft when I first started. That was my first like big, I guess, tune. But at the same time, like, I don't know, I could see, oh, what is this? R? What is that? Lots of creature support and control. Oh, with the Sanctifier? Yeah. I also, in Magic the Gathering, I love green, black, and blue. Like, white and red are, like, very, very situational for me. My top pick in, like... So, Magic the Gathering I got into with Infect, originally. And now I'm playing, like, an EDH deck that's... that is, like, a Squirrel Tribal deck with Toski from Kaldheim. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. It's a lot of fun to deck. But it's mono green. So I've kind of like had a departure from like a blue with a little bit of black and green Infect now into like a mono green tribal creature deck, which has been really cool. But I feel like black is definitely up my alley. I don't know any physical magic, but yeah, I love you can do it online these days. Oh yeah, for sure. All right, where's Nissa? We gotta talk to her. I feel like...
It is unfortunate to hear the Animus did not survive. The merfolk are clearly hiding something. Did she determine where they are trying to direct the ley lines?
I feel like this game is probably going to take the place of my WoW streams for a little bit.
I believe there is a Dormanhedron matrix on those isles. You should meet with the village elder, Iliadi, and see if her scouts have reported strange activity up there.
I don't know. I still gotta, now that I'm back at streaming again, I still gotta figure out like what I'm gonna stream when. I haven't quite figured that out yet. But while I wouldn't mind getting back into WoW again, like this has given off some really strong WoW vibes for me, especially now that I've changed the key bindings. Oh my goodness. Now it really does feel a lot like WoW. And it's fresh, right? It's new. Create a hazard at target location that deals 2,500 damage over 5 seconds. Love damage over times. I love dots. Crit. Okay, cool. I like it. All right. It's auto in my deck, right? So what is R? What does that do? I don't know what that did just... I don't know. I have no idea what that did just now. Yeah, no clue. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna look at... No, that's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do is go here, and we're gonna look up what R does. R. Mana Surge Mode. Ah! So it, like, replenishes mana faster, I guess? When the whole bar is full... Okay, gotcha. Valheim is a cool Viking-style game. Yeah, Bugs, I'm probably going to play Valheim on stream as well. So I have a feeling I'll probably be going back and forth between Valheim and Magic Legends on streams. And my Kingdom Hearts playthrough might be an offline playthrough going forward. I feel like it might just be exclusive to YouTube going forward, I think. But later's very powerful. Gotcha. Alright, so what do we need to do? We need to talk to someone over here. Oh, okay, this person doesn't talk. Nissa told me you were chasing the fowl, blah, blah, blah. If that's the case, you're welcome in our village as long as you can carry your weight. Okay. All elves living in the vast wood are survivors who value independence above all else. Those of us who choose to work together ask that each individual contribute in their own way. At this time, outsider, we can make use of your powerful magic. While you were in the wood, Nissa observed a troubling shift in the ley lines. Our ranger Wilderin has since reported behavioral changes in the wildlife surrounding a hedron matrix on the floating isles. I ask you on behalf of this village to meet with him and report on what is happening in the wildlife. Meanwhile, our shamans will work with Nissa to understand the shift in the ley lines. Okay. Dehzar, good morning, man. How you doing? How you doing? It has been a while. It has been a while. Hope you've been well, dude. How are things? I have a server set up ready for family adventure. Your sister's also thinking of playing it. Nice, cool. Yeah, we should get both her and her new husband playing. I think that'd be pretty fun. I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, finally gonna head out. Wife wants lunch. Lurk again. No worries, Agent Zeb. No worries. Wife definitely more important than watching people play video games. 100%. Go enjoy lunch. I'll catch you later. Thanks again for that follow and the raid. I'll definitely be checking out your channel later as well. I want to see where you're at and see what you're doing in this game too. But take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. Not too bad. Been out myself due to health issues, but getting there. Gotcha. Hope you get that straightened out, Dehzar, man. What kind? Like not COVID health issues, right?
Felidar, I can too. Just watch. Here is one. Now watch me. Oh no! Help!
That just... Where am I? Alright, let's pull up this map real quick. Oh, okay.
See? I told you I could do it. Just like our huntmaster.
Yeah, I don't know who's talking right now. No idea who's talking.
Keep this between us, eh?
Can I just TP there? Like, is that a thing? Can I do that? No, diabetic and some mental... Oh, gotcha. Type 1, type 2? I'm just curious. Alright. Where? Oh. Wow. All of these guys just came out of nowhere. That's just ridiculous. Okay. What does this one do? Hazard at a location. DOT. Alright, I guess I'll just keep walking, because combat is fun. Okay. Misdiagnosed 10 years ago with type 2, now type... Oh, wow. Dang. What's that doctor doing these days? Because that's kind of messed up. That's like the opposite. That's literally like type 1 versus type 2 diabetes is like one you have too much sugar, one you don't have enough. Well, not sugar, but one you don't have enough insulin, one you make too much, right? So, dang. That's not cool. Like, how do you misdiagnose that? Leyline energy is being redirected. Aliens ask you to travel there and help. These are the rewards. This is the difficulty. Oh, it requires a party. You may manually invite friends to your party. You will be matched with other players automatically. Creature vulnerabilities are black and blue. Okay, alright. We'll play this mission. Gator, you still out there? You, can you join this party yet? Probably not, huh? No, you can't. Okay, so I gotta queue up solo here. Alright. Play mission. Keep it on the low difficulty, though. Depends. I actually meant to turn off that that thing until I figured out how I wanted to do chat rewards. But if you want to redeem some rewards, redeem some points for push-ups, I will still do them before the next Oh, there it is. Yep. I still don't have, like, why are the I still don't have notifications working. But, yeah. So, yeah, if you want to redeem push-ups, I'll still do push-ups before the next stream, but they'll be happening off stream. See, this is my problem that I have with instances. Like, if I could queue up solo, like, can I change how I queue up here? Ah, okay. So I just changed it to solo. And it's just joining me in completely solo. So that's actually really interesting because in WoW, you can't do that too easily. Like, you can queue up on some dungeons solo, but for the most part, in the leveling up process, you have to queue up with people. Which makes it very difficult when you're on a US server playing at times when the US is still asleep. Like in my case. Alright, let's talk here. I see the wood did not lead you astray. The hedrons in the matrix behind me are behaving erratically. Each time leyline energy passes through one of them, it attracts creatures and then imbues them with power once they near it. I need your help in culling them. Alright, cool. So now where? There's already a green warden somewhere. Where's the green warden at? I don't see a green warden. Oh, this way? Ah, it's in there. I see. Okay. This could be really interesting. Rossi Sauce, how you doing? How are you today? Thanks for getting squirrely with us. Really appreciate it. Oh, hello. That is a big guy. That is a big guy. This could be very difficult, actually. Where'd my mouse go? Shoot. This is not okay. Yep, I died. We definitely, probably, possibly, maybe should queue up with somebody else. Valen, how are you, man? How are you? It has been a long time. Yes, it's been almost 5 months, actually, since my last stream. Last stream was like Thanksgiving time frame. Whole family basically caught COVID, and then I was busy with work, and it was really, really difficult to get back into a streaming thing.
Make haste to the hedron of alacrity. Go!
Alright, I'm gonna hold off for just a hot second here. Yeah. So, Rossi Sauce, thanks again. Appreciate that follow there. Bug Eyes, I'm playing Magic Legends. Playing Magic Legends, which is multiplayer, is online apparently. Oh, I have 8 minutes to beat this thing. Okay, I didn't realize it was timed. Okay, well, let's get into this. Yes, so we all caught COVID around Christmas time. Alright, so this was where I died. But we all got better around January time frame, right after the new year. What is that? I don't know what that is, but I took it. Alright, the Game Warden is at half health, so we might as well focus on him. Boom, and boom. I don't know where this Game Warden is, but he apparently shows up out of nowhere. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Bam, that looks lovely. I like that move.
The air around the hedron of creation is getting thick.
Sorry, I'm focusing on stuff. Oh, wow, that person is a bad guy. Okay. Alright, let's pick up that. Let's pick up this health as well. But yeah, so I'm changing up my streaming schedule essentially. Where'd my mouse go? Shoot. Okay. Whereas I was streaming Monday to Friday at 4:30, now I'm just doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, to try to get back into a routine that's more practical, that I can keep up a little easier. But today is my first day back, so. Alright, let's get my 5 zombies in here. They gotta make the mouse easier to see, because this is really difficult.
I see warm air rising from the Hedron of Flames.
Alright, we got 5 minutes to finish this instance. We gotta hurry. Come on, come on. Still don't know where this green warden is either. That was not the move I thought it was. Shoot. That's the move. Yeah, my number 1 now is the move that I was thinking of. I want to save that one for somebody big. Like this guy. Yeah, that's the game warden. I love how my keyboard just freaked out in colors. Oh shoot, I'm about to die. Oh, but I got him! But I got him! Oh, man. So raids are very difficult when you're solo. Go figure.
You are swarming the Hedron of Thorns.
Go, 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 go. Hurry up, hurry up. Get up there. Go, go, go. At least we already killed the game warden. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. That's beautiful. No, no, no. No, I'm getting in here first. I'm here. Ow. That didn't feel good. Come on. Come on. I need abilities. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Invite when done. All right. Let's get some of that health and some of that health and some of that. Oh! Dude, I just realized something. That I'll explain in just a hot second. Shoot, 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 shoot. Come on. No, no, no.
Warm air rising from the Hedron of Flames.
Dude, man. There we go. Got the heals. Where'd my mouse go? Yeah. That might have been a waste. That was definitely a waste. Alright, we got a minute 40. Are we gonna finish this in time or not? Come on, go, go, go. Run. Run. Oh, we're not gonna finish this. There's like a whole nother attack here that we gotta do. There's no way. Maybe? I'm here. Dude, what's going on? I got a minute. Come on, y'all. This is definitely, I'm not gonna, no, this isn't gonna happen. There's no way I'm gonna beat this in time. I got 46 seconds left. Oh, we gotta go. Go, go, go. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Or is there another attack? What's going on here? Sapperlings. Okay, where's the big guy I gotta actually kill? Come on. There's always a main dude. Where's the main dude? Three seconds. No. Oh wait. Bruh, really? I didn't have. Oh, that's dumb. This whole time I was thinking that I only had that much time to do the mission. The mission is just kill as many as you can in the time slot. Yes, Cypher, I'm now I've been made aware of that. Well, I feel dumb. I just saw a ticking time clock at the top and I was freaking out like, "Oh shoot, I only have so much time to complete this raid." Well, I was obviously wrong. Alright, let me, here, Gator. Oh no, it says can't invite until player progresses. Sad face. Maybe it's because I'm in an instance right now. Let me get out of this instance first. My down use clearly misplaced. I'll give him my regards. Everything's under my control now. Cool. Ooh, rewards. We like rewards. Abyssal Flame. Wailing Souls. So... I'm confused. Didn't we have some of these spells already? Or we had all of... I don't know, man. Need to progress through the first zone quite a bit before you can invite unless they change it. Gotcha. So Gator, you probably got to get to like the first town, like where I was. Travel to Floating Isles. You're getting extra copy of spells so you can upgrade. Oh, so there are additional copies of the same spells. Okay. I gotcha. Thank you, Cypher. I appreciate that. Appreciate the insight there. Alright, let's travel. Where we need to go. Back up here. Same for gear and artifacts. Gotcha. You also get a base later. What? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Wilderin and the Hedrons are safe then? Your assistance is sunlight on the undergrowth, outsider. Despite this fortunate turn, we are facing adversity from our own kind now. Tensions have escalated between our village and a band of elves living independently within the vast wood. They have been attacking our scouts, which threatens the stability of Briarthorn Glade. I would send Procyon, but that could lead to further tension. They will not expect an outsider, though. If you are willing, I need you to find these elves and try to get more information.
I'll try.
And please, take this spell. It belonged to the animist you found in the Vastwood, and it should not go to waste. Consider it a gift for your help.
Thanks. Gladly. Drudge skeleton. It has regenerate. That's nice. The dead sometimes refuse to die. Thank you. Their mana level on the top right. If you say your black mana is level 2. Oh, yeah. No. Don't upgrade past... Oh, wait. Let me see then. Hang on. Let me pull it up. Library. Ah, I see. So, like, over here where it says rank 1. Ah, okay. And then, like, how many more we need to, like, upgrade it, I guess? So, like, I can't upgrade it yet, but I'm on my way. Yeah, right now you don't have the base. Oh, okay. So once you get the base, you'll be able to, or, oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you, don't upgrade past that mana level. That mana, it's 75% cheaper to upgrade a spell if you get the mana in your base. I think I'm tracking. Oh, I'm out of that area right now. Let me just try to invite you anyway. Yeah, no, Gator, it still says waiting for player progress, so... Yeah, I think you gotta get to the town. So now I'm investigating some elves being... not cool. I'm doing the floating isles now. Oh, nice. Dang. Unless they change it, you don't need to get through the... No. So the person I'm trying to invite isn't... we think that the person that I'm trying to invite isn't far enough yet. Gator. Whoa. There's a lot of spideriness over here. It's lovely. Oh, I'm not far enough right now. Oh. Oh, I misread what you said. Unless they change it, you do need to get through this zone to invite people. Gotcha. So, Gator, it sounds like neither of us are far enough to invite each other yet. This really does feel like an MMO of sorts. It's just top down instead of third person. I don't know why I just said stage complete. Just for a test, invite. Alright, hang tight. Let me take care of these dudes. Oh, they got a number 3. We can get 3 cards. Let's try this guy. Get her. Oh yeah, look at my little army I'm building. This is amazing. That was awesome. I like having 3 abilities. Alright, you were saying invite... Differ. Cannot invite until player progresses. Yeah, I guess I can't. I guess I'm not far enough.
You look like that other outsider. Back away before I put an arrow in you.
Okay. I guess I'll back away then. I don't know what... Okay, whatever. Alright, let's attack these dudes. Oh. What? Who are... Oh, okay. I was like, well, they're attacking something. Oh, that looks like something. Gold. Okay, I'll take the gold. I'll take it. What are you attacking over here, y'all? I don't know what they're attacking. Okay. I'm far past the tutorial. Yeah, so if it's saying that... Yeah, it's saying that I need to progress. I got you. I understand. Tamed jungle. Okay. Oh, hello. Cypher, thank you so much for getting squirrely with us. I appreciate that follow. Thank you, and I appreciate the help in the game, too. Oh, now we gotta go back. Activate fast travel. Oh, so if I see it all glowy, then that means fast travel has not been activated, I guess. Report findings. Okay. I alpha tested this game. Oh, gotcha. And correct about the glowiness. Okay. Alright, let's talk to so-and-so. Come on.
One of those elves spoke true. The land often shifts beneath our feet, so villages like ours are rare in the Vastwood. As for the other elf, it sounds like he encountered the witch you're after. If she attacked us, she is likely attacking other elves. That would explain the increase in vitriol. Huh. That reminds me, there is another matter I wish to discuss with you. An eccentric merfolk scholar by the name of Karma came to the village requesting aid. She said she'd been trying to stop her fellow merfolk from corrupting hedrons, to no avail. She is searching for answers in Tikal Harborage. We wish to send aid, but Nissa is still watching the ley lines here. Can we trust you to meet with Karma and assist her?
Dang, you put your trust in outsiders real quick, lady. Voracious Thrall. Special ability, pull target foe toward itself. Interesting. That's cool. That's cool. It's a creature that can pull somebody to them. That's pretty cool. Dang, it costs a ton. Okay. That's good to know. Where am I going? Assist, commas, investigation. Alright, let's take a look at the map real quick. See where that person is. They are all the way out here. I've got all of these other spots that I need to hit up. So I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to activate them. So we're going to walk, but we're going to activate them on the way. So I think, all right, let's pull up this map. There's one. Oh, they don't actually show up on the map.
Merfolk usually keep to themselves.
Oh wait, or do they? But I can't tell if they're showing up on the map or not. The ones that I don't have activated.
Thank you, outsider. And be careful. The merfolk are up to something.
I can't tell. They do their grade out. Like on this map. Yeah, I know. Like in this map, I understand that they're there. They're these ones, right? Whereas these ones are activated. I was just kind of wondering if I could see them on this map. It's white. So like if I go this way. Then, okay. So let me go to like this white one over here. Hi, bub. Yeah, today's Wednesday.
Oh, I thought it was Tuesday.
Nope, yesterday was Tuesday. Hang on, bud, okay. $22K in that mission. Alright, so if I go over this way. To this. Yep, okay, so they do all show up, huh? Hey. Oh, you're actually kind of seen on the camera for the most part. God. Yeah, just stay on that left side, okay? You're not going to be able to hear the game, though, because I don't have it set up for you right now, okay? Can you talk, bub?
Okay.
I couldn't even hear you.
Hi.
Say it again.
Hi.
You gotta talk that loud or louder. And there. So this is my older son, for those of you that are new to my streams. Yeah. Cal. He's my 8-year-old, and he's actually, well, I mean, he's several months away from 9, but he'll be 9 later this year. But 3rd grader, Cal. All right, let's continue. Can y'all still hear me okay? And I guess you can probably hear him. Cal, can you say hi, Bug Eyes?
Hi, Bug Eyes.
Cool. Say hi, Cypher.
Hi, Cypher.
Gator.
Hi, Gator.
Autobot.
Hi,
Or Autoboy.
Hi, Autoboy.
Yeah. Works pretty well? Okay, cool. I had to, like, turn up the gain on the mic a little bit. Alright, so I think this is the next one that I gotta come to. He was wanting me to play this the other day, but I couldn't get it working on my laptop.
You don't want to go all the way downstairs.
Yeah, I didn't want to come all the way downstairs into the basement after work hours just to play a game by myself when the family was all nearby. Oh, will this not activate? Oh, it's already activated. Wait, I thought I had one over here that needed activating. Oh, this is this one. Dang it, I meant to go to that one. I gotta go all the way back. Alright. Alright, let's see. Which, I guess it'd be this way.
It'd be that way.
No, I think it's up this way. Yeah, it's up here.
Yes, so it'd be that way.
I mean, kind of. You gotta follow the paths, though, still. It's this one, right? Or is it? Yeah, it's that one. Teleport back to the middle? Oh. Oh, to this middle one? Oh, I guess I could have. It's a little late now, because at this point, it's like the same amount of travel both ways. I don't want to go into that instance right now. I don't want to. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Let's summon some zombies.
It kind of looks like a yo-yo.
It does kind of look like a yo-yo. He's fighting with a yo-yo. That's it, you guys. It's a yo-yo. It's not a pendulum anymore. It's a yo-yo. That's what he's fighting with. 100%.
What's a pendulum? What's a pendulum? No.
A pendulum is a thing that like swings back and forth. Looks like a yo-yo to me too. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Get some more zombies in here.
It goes first, then it comes back.
Yep, exactly. This is a world skirmish. Oh, is that what the green line is? I don't know. I just figured I'd still get some kind of something from it.
I don't know what that is either.
All right, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Oh, this way. Oh,
Which one are you going to?
This one over here. Let's get these guys real quick. Bam. What's up here? Something's attacking me that's up here. Okay. Little goblin. Little dart blower. I'll see you. Okay. Let's go over here. We'll activate this guy. Bam. Alright. Did we activate all the ones I wanted to that were up here? Oh, there's one more way up here, but I'll get it later. Let's come down here and continue on.
There's one down at the bottom.
Well, I'm heading that way, though. There's a bunch down at the bottom. I haven't been that way very much yet. I'm activating them to fast travel. And I'm heading here, like for my next mission, so I'll activate this one on the way.
I don't have to look at the map because it shows a little yellow thingy.
Right. Sorry, Gator, just saw that. Yes, he would be the one in the distant future to eventually start seeing your streams. Okay, here we are. Travel to this place, queue up solo, play mission. Weak to green and red. Lovely. I have neither of those. Oh, what I was saying, guys, too, was the game took over my Razer keyboard lighting, which I think is super cool. Like, Cal, look. See how, like, the whole thing is purple, right? I'm pretty sure the whole thing is purple because I picked a necromancer, somebody that uses black magic. But see how this part is green? All the F keys, all the function keys from F1 to F12 are all green. And I had noticed earlier that the green started shrinking on the F keys, and I think that's my life. I think it's representing how much health I have right now.
That's cool.
Isn't that really cool? Sorry, y'all. The Razer keyboard is still relatively new to me. It took over my mouse, too. The mouse color as well. But I didn't like it because when it did it, it changed my buttons. And I really like my buttons to stay the same on my mouse. So I had to override that, unfortunately.
What do you mean by your buttons?
Like this button's usually copy and that one's paste and stuff, and they like stopped working. And it was really bothering me because I think it reset them to different buttons for the game. Which is probably really, really useful. So I should probably reconsider turning that back on if I can learn what the buttons were. But yeah.
On the way back from my expedition, I saw some fellow merfolk redirecting active hedrons. I don't know why they would do such a thing, but nothing good can come of it. I don't, sorry.
Should I be reading?
But one of them dropped a message
You can, they're talking though.
It called for all merfolk to return to Tikal Harborage. No telling why. They ignored me and ran off as soon as you arrived. Maybe destroying some of their supplies will get them to come out of hiding.
Oh, I almost finished the whole thing.
Good. Alright, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna fight these guys.
Supplies there. It looks like they're shielded though. Redirecting ley line energy with the hedrons should bring down the defenses.
Why are these going like back and forth from
Why are what going back and forth?
The keys are going back and forth.
Like that? Like in and out?
Yeah,
they're going like purple and then normal and then purple and then normal.
I think they're just doing that because I'm in fights. When I'm playing. Yeah, see the green is going down, bud?
Yeah.
Hedrons are extremely heavy, so you'll have to hit them pretty hard to rotate them.
Understood.
That's cool.
Let's get some zombies in here as well.
Hedrons are extremely heavy, so you'll have to hit them pretty hard to rotate them.
We're doing the same mission right now? Nice. That's funny. Alright, I gotta hit something very hard, apparently. Or just keep attacking it.
Hedrons are extremely heavy, so you'll have to hit them pretty hard to rotate them.
Okay, if you say so.
you just gotta keep doing that a bunch and a bunch and a bunch
Yeah.
of
They're still
times.
hiding though, so let's get the rest of the supplies.
Oh.
The bad guys seem easy, but when there's a bunch of them, then it takes so long.
Yeah. And it's on, I have it on normal difficulty right now. It can go up to like 5 different difficulties, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then that would be hard.
Yeah. Well, you can team up with other people, though. I'm trying to save some of these bigger abilities for bigger bosses.
Daddy,
What?
in Minecraft, how do you look up and down?
You move the mouse up and down.
Oh.
You know what? We're just gonna do it. No, yes. No, we're not. Ooh. Ow. Summon that guy. Let's get a couple more zombies in here. And let's do that. There we go. Ooh. We got a piece of equipment. That's nice. Okay. Oh, more big bads. Oh, all my little creatures are gone, I guess. Well, there, I got a couple zombies back. What the? Stop it. All right, well, oh, we need to get this one.
What are those things at the bottom?
Where?
Like those little mini things.
These?
Yeah.
Those are my spells.
Oh.
Ready to attack!
It's like a deck of cards, and each time I use one of those spells, then it replaces with a different
Maybe that
spell.
worked a bit too
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. But then Q and E at the bottom, bud, are my, like, standard abilities. Those don't change. And then the green bar is my health, and the bar underneath is my mana. And this guy is black. That's why it's purple, because purple's easier to see than black.
Doesn't show your mana.
Yeah, it's underneath.
No, I mean on the keyboard. I know
No,
where
it doesn't show my
was.
mana on the keyboard, you're right.
I don't really, I don't know how to tell where
what's going
or
on.
like how far up it is because it's all the same color and it's like a dark color.
Yeah. Oh, what happened?
Oh, I thought your game froze.
Yeah, well, the mouse moved off. You done?
Did it say costume unlocked?
Maybe.
I hear your concerns, my disciple, but I will not be challenged. I will not allow Theta Adele's childish upstarts to threaten me or my...
A message from Noyan Dar to one of his followers? He and Theta Adele have been rivals for a long time. But what's going on here?
Follow the trail. Okay. Bam. And then...
It's cold down here.
Yeah, it's a basement, bud.
Oh, I recognize the enchantment on this water. Make sure not to stand in it.
Oh.
Or, they
What?
really don't want us to follow them.
The water was hurting me. It was like poison.
It looks green. You got them all in one hit.
Yup.
How do you know what different things are?
I've just been using them enough times now.
We should be able to use these hedrons to overcharge that barrier.
Okay. How?
Pieces of shattered hedron are blocking the redirected ley line energy.
Okay. So do I need to destroy this? Like what? I guess?
This?
Yeah.
No, the other one.
And this one? Yeah.
We must destroy the broken hedrons so the ley line energy can flow into the barrier.
Which take forever.
There we go. Aha!
What don't you understand? The royal
What would happen if you fell into the...
but also glorious regrowth in its wake.
It sounds like there's an argument up ahead.
Alright, what were you saying, bub?
What would happen if you fell into the water?
I don't know. I don't know if it'll let me.
Quiet! Someone approaches.
Get
our cargo to the Call Harborage. I deal with death.
That's cool.
What's going on? Why can't I go through here?
You seek to stop the regrowth of Tazim, Scholar? On Noyan Dar's orders!
Just tell us what Noyan... never mind. He's gone
Now you
invisible.
can. Oh, you're
One way
going
to
into
stop a
my
discussion.
room.
It's like an instance. It's like a special spot that you can only enter for certain times. It's not like an arena, like a battle arena.
Oh.
Ow.
But you do have to battle.
Alright, watch this. Ready?
Whoa!
I was trying to save it for when I had a bunch of enemies nearby. Oh. Do that one. We're gonna do this guy. We're gonna do this guy.
That guy's huge.
Yep.
He looks like a water monster.
He was.
Oh.
Like a water elemental.
I'm pretty sure you just said that because that's what it was called.
Yes.
I don't know what they mean by elemental.
You gotta talk louder than that. The microphone's not picking you up at all.
Enough! I will end this folly myself.
I thought you said that because I thought you said its name because I didn't really know what you were talking about when you said it.
Oh. Oh man.
I'm tired.
Yeah, because you got up really early. What happened to 6:45, bub? Oh, this is our boss.
I didn't look at the time. That can work way up.
Power up the mana, come on. Bam. You done.
I have never seen Noyan Dar's followers so extreme. Maybe thought Adele is just trying to stop whatever they're trying to do.
Oh, look at all this health nearby. Well, I guess I don't need it. I'm at full health, so.
Huh?
Where's the... Oh, I gotta go this way. Might as well. Ah, no. Alright, where do we gotta go? Pursue the merfolk who fled. Okay.
Sometimes that's what happens to me. I'm just trying to get to one spot. I don't know where to go because the little thing that I'm supposed to be following is like in a different spot.
Before anyone else can.
And there's only one path, so I go on them.
My kin, I hold the secret to Tazim's
Yeah.
rebirth.
We're
We
so
cannot
wicked.
allow Noyan Dar to...
Noyan Dar can be arrogant, but he has a brilliant mind. I can't imagine why you would want to tamper with the ley line.
Daddy,
What, bub?
in Zelda Breath of the Wild, I don't think I went for the one. I don't think I went for the water shrine. That you got freezing ice. I don't think I went up that mountain. I went on my way to the village, then I went up. Well, not on my way to the village, but it helped me towards the village.
Oh, okay.
And I went up, and even I went up a mountain wall, and I saw all the shrines. So.
Come on. Man.
I don't think you did. That guy took forever.
Yep. Just trying to get to this thing right now.
Your words ripple true, outsider. My people need a new, stronger leader. It is settled then.
One person that's...
I accept your gift.
There's talking, bud. Okay, well.
Why is there one person that just keeps following you?
That's the person that's talking. Whoa. That's a big thing.
Kind of looks like an ant.
Yeah. Ow. Bam. Not too shabby.
That guy was huge.
Listen to me, my kin. If you care about the rebirth of Tazim, then you should want to see Noyan Dar stopped at all costs.
There are the interlopers we've been sent to kill. Take them.
Oh, okay. Nice, we're level 4.
What level did you start?
1.
I know that.
Yo, stop attacking. It was like stuck.
They put up another barrier. Let's align the Hedrons and overpower it with ley line energy.
We have to attack the thingy. There's a lot of enemies and a lot of zombies that
Yes.
I can't tell who's who.
I know, it's kind of hard. And I summon a bunch of things too. Get him.
Wait, doesn't water beat fire?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why that makes sense.
Okay, what next? This one?
Whoa.
And then this one.
Daddy,
What?
in Magic, what things beat what? Like, what is black beat?
No, they don't. It doesn't work that way, bud.
Oh.
They just they do
said
different
that-
things.
Because they said that and green are his weakness.
Yeah, but typically that's not a thing. That's normally not a thing in Magic, though, having weaknesses that are weak to specific green.
What are they hiding?
Or it's just a creature by creature basis, or yeah.
These devices. I've never seen anything remotely like them before. I know for certain they weren't created by merfolk.
Alright.
Wait, what? I thought you were gonna get what's in the chest.
What, bud?
I thought you were gonna get what's inside of that chest.
No, I opened the chest and then they talked about what was in it.
I cannot allow you to get in my way. The fate of Tazim is at stake.
What time is it?
Almost time.
What you cannot understand is that only I will
Come on, we gotta hurry up. We gotta get in here.
I will command the royal, no matter who stands in my way.
Alright, I can't do it while in combat. If you look at Magic card back, there are 5 dots. Each color has 2 opposite. That is what they refer to. Oh, really? So, like, depending on what the enemies are, then their weakness are the opposite too. I gotcha.
Here, outsider. These orbs will heal you.
Ow. That didn't feel good. Oh no. Get an orb. I need more green orbs.
There are no green orbs.
I noticed. Oh, I'm also walking in water. That's hurting me.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Yeah, probably shouldn't do that.
Don't die.
Yep. And I did. I did. It happened.
Is that your first time?
No, I've died a couple times.
Okay.
That's because I'm doing things that I probably should be doing with other people. So don't fight this while in the poisonous water. Nihirethia, how you doing, man? Good to see you, dude. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't you dare pull me into the water. Don't do it. Don't pull me in the water. Alright, we'll move a little bit.
You didn't really get hurt that much.
I know. If I get these health things, is it gonna help me more than it hurts me? Yeah, okay, good. Now what? Oh, we gotta go over there? I'm not bad, man. I'm not bad. I'm excited that I'm playing a video game. Literally first time gaming in like 5 months, practically.
Kind of more.
No, it was 5 months, Lucas.
It was?
Yes.
Oh, I thought we'd been here almost a year. But that's what it feels.
My last stream was end of November. Why am I getting hurt? Because I'm in the water, that's why. Get out of the water!
You're in the water, you aren't in the spiky thing.
Yeah, I know.
There's a orb thing over there.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this. Oh man, but he left. Man. Why does he keep moving?
Get the green orb for help.
There we go.
Now you're good.
Alright, we're gonna have to attack this guy from a bit of a distance here. Get him! Oh, come on.
What?
Yeah! I got him, now what? Oh, do I need to get this thing? Ow!
Probably.
Probably.
That's basically what you do every single time. And you gotta do this one.
Yep.
And probably the big one. While you're attacking a bunch of
Oh, there's a big dude.
A big. You're getting hurt.
I noticed. I can't get out though. Stuck. Oh no. Oh no. Get health.
Health.
Oh, they keep pushing me into the water.
Don't push him into the water.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
You've taken down Noyandar's shield.
I'm gonna die.
Noyandar's shield.
Chamik, how are you? I'll heal. I'll heal. I'll read the chat in a second. I'm trying to heal up a bit here. Ow. That didn't feel good. That did not feel good. Get out of here. Oh, and there's a boss. And the water's hurting me. Let's do that thing. Come on. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll do this again. Yeah, I'm stuck. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
The hell? I grabbed the other health.
I'm trying. Health. 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 Alright. We're back in business. We're gonna summon you. And we're gonna attack. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Alright, where'd he go? Alright, let's grab...
What's your normal attack to use the thingy?
It's just left button. Come on. Come on. Oh, he disappeared again. Okay. That's alright, that's alright. We're doing good now. We're back on track. Shoot, 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 shoot. Bam! Alright, we'll do this one. And then we're gonna do this one. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, run. Get out of there. Pick that up. Pick that up. Okay. Where'd he go? Where is he?
I think he's over there.
I think he is too.
Nope, that's your thingy. He's right there.
Yep, I see him.
As long as you kill him, then the rest of the guys will be dead, right?
Sort of.
Or do you still have to...
I mean, he's kind of the big guy, so... Press R. Oh, yeah, to heal up some mana. Oh, shoot.
I thought he meant like heal up, like your health.
Come on.
Get him.
Ow. That didn't feel good. Get out of the water.
And now attack him. Who's for some reason... Oh, his health was red.
Oh, where is he? This one. Do this one. Yeah. Haha.
Fight you no longer. Take me prisoner if you
Congratulations.
will. But first, do me the courtesy of hearing my words.
All right, let's catch up on chat for a hot second here. Jameek, doing well, sir. How have you been? Your family? I hope everyone's doing great. It's been some time since your last stream. Yeah, my last stream was at the end of November. I was planning on taking a break through the Christmas holiday, but then the whole family caught COVID. And ever since then, it's been very difficult for me to get back into a routine of waking up super early to stream. But I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back, man. We're doing good. How are you? How are you? Brave, sure, I'm back. I defeated him a bit ago. Alright, fine, whatever. Well, you're a Geomancer, too. Like, you're probably much more equipped to be solo. Whenever you're not fighting for your life, of course. Yes, I have seen the Yuffie stuff. I haven't played the Yuffie stuff, but I've seen it, yeah. Have you played it yet?
You're chasing the wrong person, outsider. Your merfolk friend should have known where I stand. Obviously. But Theta Adele's schemes continue.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it didn't really... Oh, no, I did know that.
Recklessness to win out.
I did know that it didn't release yet. I wasn't thinking. Yeah. And I do know that it's a PS5 exclusive, which sucks. Considering I'm probably not getting a PS5 for a little while. Building it like crazy and grounded. Built some mega build. Oh, nice.
For now, I surrender.
You playing anyone out there playing Valheim right now?
Perhaps I can talk some sense into them myself.
A friend helped us buy it. Oh, nice. Nice.
What's that?
He's talking about buying a PS5, PlayStation 5.
But what's I don't know what it's called.
I can't hear you, bud. You're not talking very loud.
I don't know what it's called, but it's the game it was the last game that you said.
The PS5?
No, after you said grounded and then...
Oh, Valheim. Valheim is that game that Papung's been playing.
Oh! I watched him.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Gator. BRB. You say BRB, but unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to BRB till Friday here in a hot second. It's coming up on 8 a.m. my time, and this is about the time when everyone's awake upstairs now, and I gotta get ready to head out of here.
Everybody is.
I know, that's what I mean. All right, let me grab this while I'm here. Let me grab that one so that I can come back here easily later. There we go. Activated. Bingo. Alright, there's one all the way over there, but we can grab that later. So let's head back to town. Let's head back to... Thank you. R makes you immune for 2 seconds. Oh, while you're regenning? Gotcha. I did it a couple times. But that's good to know. About the immunity, specifically. Alright. I am not going to talk to him now. So if I just exit the game, is there anything I need to do to save? Or can I just go main menu and everything is just kind of auto-saved?
Normally there's a save button.
Not in online games. Just log off, you're good? Okay, cool. Cool beans. Well, y'all, it's been fun. This has been amazing coming back. I've missed it.
You never wore your armor.
You
never wore your
I just picked up some armor, but I don't even fully know how to equip it yet.
Oh.
Have a great morning, everyone. Thanks, Cypher. Thank you. Before we head out of here, I want to remind everybody of the Golden Acorn. There we go. The Golden Acorn this week, Golden Acorn number 13. This is my way of shedding a little encouragement your way. Today happens to be a Bible verse, but they're not always Bible verses. Sometimes they're just encouraging quotes from historical figures throughout time. In this case, this one comes from the book of 1 Peter chapter 13, verse 18. Chapter 3, verse 18. Remember, it is better to suffer for doing good, if that's what God wants, than to suffer for doing wrong. Better to suffer for doing the right thing than to suffer for doing the wrong thing. So folks, I want to encourage you, if you're at a crossroads in your life coming up, or if you have a decision to make, remember, if there's a possibility you're going to suffer no matter what you do, if there's a possibility of consequences no matter what you do, then suffer for doing the right thing. Don't suffer for doing the wrong thing. Suffer for doing the right thing. I hope that can encourage you guys today and this week as the Golden Acorn. When you play again, ping me. I'm level 5, I believe. Gotcha. Cool. Will do, Gator. Will do. Man, you got through that quicker, way quicker than I did. Yeah, let's see who's on. Let's see who's on right now. It's been super cool coming back to streaming, you guys. I really appreciate all of the love and encouragement you guys have been sharing with me this morning, coming back to Twitch. Yeah, chat to where. Yeah, that's valid point. Valid point. All right, let's raid up Fico. Fico is online right now, so we are going to raid up Fico's gaming mind, show him some love, and show him some encouragement as well. We've got a couple raid calls for you. Copy and paste those in chat. And as always, folks, stay squirrely. I will catch you guys on Friday's stream. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you.